What's up, guys? Oh, it's been a while since I've vlogged like this, since I actually just had a one-on-one with the camera, just talking to you guys. It's been a while, but a lot has happened in the past 2 days. I haven't posted in the past 2 to 3 days. Let me tell you why. Follow me on Instagram, you know that we tried to shoot a short film in 1 day. That was our project, that's what we were trying. But we didn't actually post it. We shot everything in 1 day. We got it done. All we had to do was do the voiceovers. We're even gonna do it the next day, but I got stuck. That's why I got stuck. At first I was like, you know what, it's just a small little hiccup here. But it was a lot bigger than that. At the start of this year, I gave myself a goal. Make 31 videos in 31 days. Of course, I didn't make the 31 videos in those 31 days, but I did actually complete those 31 videos, and the 31st video was the last video I posted. Ever since I posted that video, I haven't been motivated to make any more videos. Even the 24-hour movie video, we were doing it, but I wasn't really feeling it.
We all know quite a number of people who have everything that it would take to be happy, and they are not happy.
There's something about setting goals that gives you a sense of priority, makes you manage your time more, just motivates you to get it done. But in the midst of all this, there is some things that really got me down even lower. Like this one video.
I stumbled upon this poem by Charles Bukowski on what it takes to be a writer.
If it doesn't come bursting out of you, in spite of everything, don't do it. Unless it comes unasked out of your heart and your mind and your mouth and your gut, don't do it. If you have to sit up for hours staring at your computer screen or hunched over your typewriter, searching for words, don't do it. If it's hard work, just thinking about doing it, don't do it.
So this video was inspired by a book called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. The book is all about breaking through the internal blocks that keep you from creating.
Unless it comes out of your soul like a rocket. Unless being still would drive you to madness or suicide or murder, don't do it. When it is truly time, if you have been chosen, it will do it by itself, and then it will keep on doing it until you die, or it dies in you. There is no other way, and there never was.
It's a beautiful poem and quite a romantic way of looking at creative endeavors. He is also horribly and fundamentally wrong.
So I watched it a long time ago and saved it because it's a really excellent video. That is how I look at the creative process. I do it, get it done, then forget about it. Just move on, learn from it and just move on. Get to the next project. That's how I've been doing it the past 31 days. Ironically, after watching this, I actually stopped sitting down and doing the work. Which is weird.
The way that I work, I try to get out there and I try to get 6 pages a day. So with a book like End of Watch, and I work, when I'm working, I work every day, 3-4 hours, and I try to get those 6 pages and I try to get them fairly clean.
An amateur dreams of stardom and glory. The professional has no use for this. He knows that success is merely a byproduct of work. He does the work and lets the rewards come or not come as they may. The professional puts his heart and soul into his work, then he steps back and assesses it hardly and coldly. He takes notes where he can do better his next project and then he moves on.
It's a beautiful video, really excellent. You should really go check it out. But the whole point of it is this: you have to sit down and work. Just check out the video, you'll get what I'm saying. But it's weird because this actually made me stop sitting down. Now, I sit down all the time. It's all I ever do. I sit down and put in that work. After watching this, it was harder for me to sit down. There's something about motivation that kind of goes both ways. Sometimes it gets you to do something, sometimes it doesn't. When you're working out, especially when you're working out, videos and pictures and all these beautiful physiques get you to do something, or they can just demotivate you. When you have a plan, it's a different story. When you don't have a plan, you don't have a sense of direction, you're just kind of messing around. When you have a plan, you actually know where you're going and you have a limited time to get there. I mean, even if you don't have a limited time to get there, at least you know where you're going. For me, one of the most important things when it comes to creating and just moving forward in life and just growth in general is knowing where you are and knowing where you're going. But I digress, I'm rambling here. what I actually want to say is that I set myself a goal that wasn't big enough. I set myself a goal that I thought I could achieve. 31 videos. Yeah, it's something I haven't done before, but it's something I knew I could achieve. I always set goals that are a little bit hard to achieve for me. I always set goals that seem a little bit impossible, because I always want to grow. I always want to do better. I want to do the impossible. As you've seen with my 7 videos in 24 hours, there was one very, very hard task to complete, but still, that's in a very short period of time. The goal I set for myself with 31 videos was easily possible for me. I think the only way to solve this problem is to actually do this every day for a year. Oh, not this again. This goal is one I've always wanted to achieve. I still haven't fully done it yet. I haven't done 365 episodes. If you remember last year when I said this, I wanted to go 365 episodes. I'm gonna start vlogging every single day for 365 days. Not 365 days, up to 365 episodes. And I've reached 70 something and then started over. But even with those and with these, I still haven't gone 365 episodes. And I feel like telling myself only to go till 30 isn't enough. It seems like I set that goal because I knew I would achieve it. I didn't want to disappoint myself. So I'm doing that again. A full year, 365 days. No, 365 episodes, but I'll try to get it done in 365 days. In fact, I guarantee you I'll get it done in 365 days. Here's the thing though, I'm already behind, but I'm gonna play catch up. I feel so much better just by saying that one thing, setting that goal of 365 days. Actually, right now I'm at work. I can work at night. Yes, that is why my job is awesome. I told you guys my job is awesome. It's not just a thing I say. Doing work for someone else actually relaxes your brain. Just getting something done makes you feel better about yourself. That's why I'm here. That's why I came to work. Just to finish a project here and feel better about myself. I just finished what I think to be a pretty dope looking video. Now I'm gonna go home, finish some more videos at home, and probably finish the film as well. Yesterday I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna not do anything. I'm just gonna lay here, watch movies or something. You know what I found is that time moves so much slower when you aren't doing anything. Every time I looked at the time, it was like 7, then 8, then 9. I mean, the time when I was like really like, wow, okay, I've been here forever, it was around 10 o'clock. Which is crazy because when I say that when I'm working, it's usually around 6 a.m. Wow, time moves so slowly when you're on busy. It's so funny, you have so much time to be bored, but no time to get stuff done. Kind of crazy. Alright, I'm gonna get some food and get to work. I went to buy wings, but I had to go all the way to Tura because KFC in town does not have any wings. Typical. Alright. Just to finish off this conversation, I was legitimately thinking of quitting YouTube. I talked to my friend about it. I was like, there's this question, right? What's the point? That is a question I fight all the time. I always try to make sure I don't ask myself what's the point, because there is a point, but at that moment when you're doing it, you're not thinking about the actual goal. Sometimes when you're working, you're just going on and on and on. It's good to keep working towards the goal, but if you ask yourself what's the point at that point, you're like, really, why am I doing this? Why even bother, you know? It's a stupid question a lot of the time. Anyway, I was actually thinking about quitting this YouTube thing, but the reason I'm not quitting, you know what? You guys have heard so much about the wall, right? My wall of papers where I write all these random stuff on it. But you guys haven't actually seen any of the things that I wrote down on it. Any of the quotes or whatnot. The biggest thing that was written on my wall was, get this, produce. This was the biggest thing written on my wall. It's the one thing that really stood out on my wall. Now, there's a reason for this, which brings me to the second most important thing written on my wall. It's right at the back of this paper. There you go. The key to happiness is doing more than you're capable of. As a creator, what I do is produce. And the key to happiness is doing more meaning producing more than I am capable of. The opposite of this would be the key to unhappiness or depression is doing less than you're capable of. And these little stuff seem to be a bunch of random things written on my wall, but it's really things that remind me of those little ideas that really keep me going. And this is not just something I make up, because I know for sure when I don't produce, it takes about 4 days for me to get down there. So if I don't make a video for like 4 days, or if I don't produce or do something productive in about a week, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling depressed, all the bad thoughts of myself and everything negative just comes along when I'm not producing. So this is how I stay positive. This is another way. That's also another reason why I love producing, why I love making more content, and why I make content the way I do. I produce a ton of it. That's what I live for, doing more, always producing. You might have your own thing, doing more, like helping others. I don't know, whatever your thing is, just do more of that and make yourself happy. That's the key to happiness. Do more of what makes you happy. Plain and simple, right? The reason I write this stuff down is because I don't want to forget them, man. I learn a lot through my life, but there's just some things that I really have to capture and be reminded of constantly. This is one of them. This one right here. Not perfect, but it goes something like this. Make a list of goals so long that you'll never run out of things to do. It is exactly why I feel better right now, because I actually have something to strive for and I actually have a goal. When you don't have a goal, that's where depression comes in. When you're not reaching for your goals, that's when sadness and depression comes in as well. This is it. If you never want to be bored again, make a list of goals and reach for your goals every single day. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you liked it. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. The guy from the guy that stays here till 12, right? All right, awesome. Good stuff. Cool, cool. Better, and my camera is stepping over.